the streets on my back. Carry it like I'm moving the. I told him to 100, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rats in the morning, I had me a pop by the morning. I had me some breaks by the morning, I had a sis by the morning. I got on a meat on the morning, the rats keep me up on the podium. I had a in my shoulder, you got a picture.
You got a picture me. Send me calling, ready for war like Korea. Headlining shows out in Poland. You should be cleaning my mansion. My peasants disgusting. Why don't you act like a Hoffman and go get to dustin'? Yeah, latex on my. Go clean my crown. Can't hear my haters from way up here. They don't make a sound. Money goes on these. White paint on my toes. When I see that new Bay alert, gonna be mad. Jumping in the bed, then I switch to the ghost like who's you?
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to the special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Houston Texans and the Chicago Bears. With that, let's get out to venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Standing by with the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Chicago Bears. Hello again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and partner, I think we can safely sum up the goal of this final week of the preseason with 3 simple words. Don't get hurt.
And make sure you follow that mantra, okay? We cannot have you hurt going into the season, but you're exactly right. Starters will play very little, if at all, in this game. A lot of guys fighting to make the roster because after this game's over, we get down to the 53-man number, and guys will be fighting like mad to be included in it.
The veteran Matt Bryant set to rock and roll, and off we go from Soldier Field. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading the charge will be their quarterback, always fun to watch, Deshaun Watson.
Everything you want in a starting quarterback in the NFL, especially in the physical category. If you have the idea that he's one of those rah-rah, spit and fire guys, he's not that at all. But he has a will to win that really the team picks up on, and they can't wait to follow him into victory.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards on the play.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
From the 50, it's Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
On first down, it's Watson. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. And let's take a look at the Texans offense.
Come up the lowest yards per carry average of his career is Lamar Miller at 3.7, and that's not normal for him because of his versatility. Can catch it out of the backfield, but his best attribute, high-volume ball carrier. Runs it inside with power, physicality, and some really good vision in order to break some big runs.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. Defensively, the starters for Chicago, and they feel like they've got a big-time disruptor in Leonard Floyd from Georgia.
And when the draft process began, there was a mixed bag of opinions about Leonard Floyd. But as time went on and he tested and people saw him work out and they saw the sheer athleticism, people realized they better move fast to get him, and the Bears did, moving up in the first round to number 9 to pluck him.
Throwing on third down, Watson. The catch made by Miller. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that would be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Here's Watson. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Khalil Mack leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Now Watson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Gonna need something special here on third and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? A shotgun snap for Watson. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the former Louisville Cardinal, Teddy Bridgewater.
To me, the best part of Teddy Bridgewater's game is his decision-making. Very smart, loves to watch the game, loves to analyze it, and he does it so well, he takes care of the football and keeps his team in good spots.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Over the middle, it's complete. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 6 there on first.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Whoosh. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. David Emerson able to bring him down. And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
Bridgewater. And Robinson with a big catch. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. On 1st and goal, Howard. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at him with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop him.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
From back at the 3 now, this is 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Taylor Gabriel from 3 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but my only thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15.
Keeping that going.
And he feels like he can get it done.
Bryant's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. A 10-play drive that time. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here comes the Bears defense now back out onto the field. And as we're going to see right here, they have been laying some pretty electrifying hits in this one.
And these are for real. Okay, as you watch, think about putting yourself in that spot, about being the ball carrier or the receiver.
I don't want to.
And then taking that shot, it is something else. It's not like when we were watching that video clip.
No. Yeah. Girl, you crazy. Nope. Now everybody was tripping because they thought you were, they didn't realize that you were Earl Hines' daughter. So, I mean, these boys were tripping last night. Yeah, so. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah. Yep. They were like, what? So take a bow, baby. You famous. Everybody know your granddaddy. Nah. Yeah. Really? Yeah. I don't know. Got me. Right. Yeah. Whatever. You tell it to somebody else. I ain't buying what you're selling, girl. Got you. What? Nah. I'm good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Let's see. That brother that was the young drummer, he studied his music. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right.
I showed you how they make sounds for movies. This is for real.
No. Yeah.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
I took him out the fucking game.
Oh, now Miller slow in getting up. He's still down on the ground.
Took him out the game.
Let's hope it's not anything that'll keep him out of the opener. We'll be right back.
Stupid game. I told you I'm still gonna do my thing when it comes to this now. You're gonna get real, girlfriend. So
they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Good.
Now Manuel. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
Every guy that plays this game has
no, after this, I got to go and clean up the man cave, get the man cave ready. Got to do some work outside.
That catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't.
Yeah. Well, I prefer you to wait, to be honest with you. I don't have the, I'm not finished with the house, but, you know, I prefer. I prefer
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
You crazy. With me.
Here's Manuel. Throw left side, complete to QT. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, a 22.
Oh, boy.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Okay, look, let me let you go. So that's the stuff I need to get done.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Hey, a sidebar worth noting is that preseason cuts have changed. So week 3 that we're in right now, the preseason, I think what you said, the roster's going to stay at 90 instead of going down to 75 this year?
That's exactly.
All right, let me, I will talk to you later. This bullshit here. Okay. All right, bye.
Exactly right, Brandon, because in the past, just what you said, this game here, at the end of week 3, or game 3, you would cut your roster down to 75 and play game 4 just like that. In this case now, though, they're going to be able to keep guys all the way through. So guys who would normally not have a chance to finish out the preseason, going to get that chance now and get more opportunities to get on tape.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
Whoa.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
What was that? Too much? That's pass interference.
Kaimi Fairbairn now to attempt the Texan field goal. From the right hash, this from 48. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. Now a hit.
Oh, a hit. Oh, get it. Good job, baby.
To the 9-yard line.
Wow.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head.
Hey, Kenny, why are you a kickoff
Take care
return?
of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't
That
carry
ball's
it over
coming
into the
loose,
game.
man. Don't you cheat us.
Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. They'll try and run down here with Irvin. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock. Allow the defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will have a touchdown. E.J. Manuel taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Texans will add on to their lead. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn.
What you want, bitch?
And it's no good. He misses the PAT. So
all right, we're
file
back.
that one away could eventually loom large here as the
all right,
night
well, I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you later.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better than it hits the ground. Instead, going to an opposite color jersey.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. Looking deep for Gabriel. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've hit the end of quarter one. 16-7 is our score, and we're back to Soldier Field after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 3rd and 10 here to start things out. First throw now for the backup, Trubisky. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. By the way, as we expected, most of the starting units out here in the second quarter. So get your 2 deep, your 3 deep, your 4 deep ready for this one.
If you have a particular favorite who wasn't a high draft pick or is an undrafted free agent trying to make the team, this is the time to watch him play and give it his best shot. Because most of the starters, you're exactly right, they'll be out of the game watching the rest of the way.
Here's Brad Wing now to punt it away on 4th down. Pulled in at the 24. Nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And now out comes Houston.
Wait, man, what's up?
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10.
I mean, they're going to be still tripping about the... They ain't going to go away until they get it resolved.
They'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They'll drop to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. After the interception, here's Trubisky. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the gun, it's Trubisky. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he hits the tight end. It's Deion Sims. And he'll work it across midfield. Inside the 45.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes
See
where
the
guys
start
are
next week.
available and put the ball on the
Hit his ass.
receiver
Come on,
before any
guys.
defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. That one brought in by his tight end, Adam Shaheen. And past
Put his
the
big ass
35,
down.
Dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On first down, Trubisky. Throw left side complete. That's Sims.
Doing?
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop. What spot?
This guy's still out here. You know what? I don't know how they don't fix this shit. Why you wanna fell around with my heart? Get him out of here.
In the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
This is Cohen on the toss. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Chilly in the great state of Houston. Great state of Texas. Tell me why.
On second down, here's Trubisky. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Well, enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Why are you playing around? What is there?
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Now Matt Bryant on for the field goal. This will be a 37-yard attempt. to the football. It's blocked.
Good job.
Please tell me this doesn't come off as snarky, but that's a relative chip shot. I mean, you've got to be able to execute that one. I don't care what they design on the other side about trying to block the kick. That should be 3 points on the board.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. If you're out at 55, 60 yards, low trajectory from here, you get that thing up, this should be 3.
Yeah, there's nothing routine in football, but this one really almost should be. Snap, hold, kick, ball through the post. Didn't happen that way.
So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. And how about this last play? Made a nice catch, picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, he usually gets it done. On first down, Irvin. On the run inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Yeah.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll look to throw now on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
And they'll go on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
The Texans on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. And he'll find QT on the right side complete. And inside the 20
Good hang in the pocket.
He's brought down.
Good job, EJ Manuel.
Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's going to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll set up a throw. And he's in. Touchdown.
Big time throw there.
As his guys are in for 6. And the Texans will extend their lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point 7 plays in length, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone.
Oh. Guess outside and work, man, bitch.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over.
Hey, man, 60 years old, shit.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start with a give to Cohen.
What? Oh, come on!
Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
What?
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down, and that's complete.
Come on the ground, come on the ground.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
What are you talking about, man?
Things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to
What
hit
you
the
talking about,
receiver
man?
in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Yeah, it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, do what?
Now Trubisky to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath
This
to his
slide open in the middle of the field.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now Trubisky on first down. Over the middle, the tight end Shaheen with it. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The Bears on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now it's Trubisky. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here's Trubisky to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there from 6 yards away. And the Bears get a bit closer.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Here's Bryant for the extra point. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that trims the lead down to 9. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. E.J. Manuel and the offense heading back out onto the field. He's thrown for a touchdown pass, and he's run for one so far.
When you're able to watch a guy perform at a high level and do it in multiple ways, arm, legs, he really helps his team in a big way. You've got to think that they feel great about where they are in this ball game, and they feel even better about him leading their team.
Now he's hoping to put them into a better spot after this drive. Here's Manuel. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Now Manuel. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. So we are halfway through here in the final week of the preseason. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. One more half of preseason football to go. And then all eyes will look ahead to 1 week from tonight, the annual NFL kickoff game. And that promises to be a dandy. In our game, the starters are long gone, but still some intrigue to see guys trying to make a late roster push as we get you back.
Damn. Birds run. All right.
Out to Brandon and Charles.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Credit the tackle to Peter Kalambai.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Trubisky able to find Shaheen here. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Cohen, and he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Here's Trubisky. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And his throw is incomplete.
Hold on to that.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
He's holding his hand. Give me something.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, let's go.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Barrett stepping up. He's going to keep it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Barrett. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Oh, he's not going to get it by much, but on 4th and 1, all you're worried about is moving the sticks. And here he's able to fight his way forward for a couple yards, and that's all he needed.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Second down.
They're trying to show they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, but a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, Barrett steps away to his left. And this is incomplete. The intended receiver there, Tyler Irvin. And it's 3rd and short.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. On the handoff, this is Irvin. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to make it 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
Certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But listen, there's some there will be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Trubisky will throw. Got a man open. It's Wims. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Trubisky now 14 out of 17, 82%, and it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. They'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Trubisky. Gonna throw right side here, complete. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Come up here 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. They'll run it now out of the gun, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. And this is incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Looking outside, and he's got a man. That's Cohen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And 21 yards there as they convert on third. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. From the slant pattern here, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. They'll run it now, out of the gun. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They run. This is Cohen. And he is in.
So that looked pretty damn easy.
Chicago. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with their 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Bryant's extra point up and good. And the lead is down to 2. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And the Texans set to come onto the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now, out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So now 2nd half, week 4 of the preseason, all the starters, they departed after 1 quarter. Some folks may call this garbage time, but don't tell that to the guys that are out there now.
No, I would agree with that totally, because there's still jobs to be won or lost during this portion of the game. This final opportunity for them to make a positive impression.
Barron now on 2nd down. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Come on, bitch.
From the shotgun, here's Barron. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Irvin on the carry. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Tackle was made by Joel Iyiegbuniwe. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
This quarterback now 4 of 6 since taking over, and he's got a first down.
Let's go!
Off the play fake, Barrett. Throw left side complete. It's Hayes. And he
Throw to
gets this
Dickie
one
Barrett.
inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there at 22.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll run with Irvin. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
To throw on second down. Barrett flush to his right. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Texans on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here we go!
From the gun, Barrett. That's caught. It's Thomas.
Shot, big boy.
Texans touchdown. Jordan Thomas from 8 yards out, and the Texans will add on to their lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Fairbairn down to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
first down. Trubisky. He's going to air one out. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Dylan Cole. And the return
good job, baby.
Right around the 25.
See you, Coley Cole.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right now.
The 2nd down carry for Irvin. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
To throw on first. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Irvin, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up for the 1st and goal.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
Rich. Oh!
Touchdown, Texans.
Who'd you throw that ball to?
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans use
wow.
the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially
Man.
going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
Oh, damn. Oh, that don't count. He stepped out of bounds first. That motherfucker's pass was so bad, man, the fucking guy behind him caught it. Damn. He'll call that back. He was throwing that ball to the other guy. Oh, what a bad throw that was. Look at this shit here. He tried to throw that to it. He's trying to throw it to that guy right there. I guess he got hit. No, what a horrible throw. It wasn't even close to him. Wait a minute. I thought he caught that. Well, he didn't. Hey, that's a catch. Yeah, he went out of bounds first, but I don't think they're that damn good. I'm challenging this. What? You challenge that motherfucker now. Oh, hey, let me challenge.
The offense going to stay on the field as they will line. Go for 2.
Let's go.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get in there.
Oh, that's a 2-point conversion. I don't know 2-point conversion, motherfucker. They didn't give him a touchdown.
So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire play.
I would have done this shit. Turn out, get the shit down, boy. I can't even fucking
So
hear.
defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Walk up this one.
And this offense led by Mitchell Trubisky going to make their way back out there. With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he completes it to Cohen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can pull them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
They'll run it down out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Did you cut your guys already, man?
They've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have.
Why would you cut them before the game, dummy?
Thank the guys up front, the big defensive line.
Okay, so instead of keeping them for camp bodies and just cut them after the game, you just, okay, whatever. That's motherfucker, so what? They ain't got to, okay, you used them to play the last game of the season before you cut them, dummy.
Now it's Trubisky, and that's complete. It's Sims.
Oh, okay.
Brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Quick throw, that's
I got plenty of them, man. I got plenty of them,
and
man.
he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They get 7
I said I had plenty of them, bro. I don't know how that shirt.
We just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll run it now out of the gun. They find some open field here. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Well, he almost got more than he bargained for there. On 4th and short, you just got to make sure you keep the chains moving. But he's able to break free, and he darn near takes it all the way in as they finally get him down inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Trubisky to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears cut into that lead.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. Bryant tacks on the extra point as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And now out comes Houston. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll run it here. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here.
Let's go! Brad 38!
From the gun on 3rd down. Barrett, a bullet throw, but incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at the 18. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense led by Mitch Trubisky heading back out there. In need of both the touchdown and the two-point conversion here. Down 8.
It's time to just separate those two in his mind. Okay, the two-point conversion will have to come later. I remember playing for a coach and hearing him tell our quarterback, son, there is no such thing as an 8-point play. So let's not even worry about that. Get it into the end zone. We've got the two-point play cooked up. Let's get to that when the time is right.
We're trying to focus on the 6. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Back to throw. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
I don't know. I got to do it.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
It's R2, L2 square.
They're going to think about it and call a timeout. As they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. They'll try and pick it up with Cohen. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. He's back to throw. Over the middle, the tight end Shaheen with it. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. Back to throw. Able to find Shaheen here. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. He'll look to throw. And incomplete on a deep ball. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you play really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now it's Trubisky.
Oh, too long.
He's going to let it fly. And this
Oh!
if he could have gotten the feet in, he didn't, so it's in.
Get both your feet down, dog.
Turn this thing upside down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to
Motherfucker way out of bounds. How the shit is this? He was nowhere close to bringing his feet down. Oh, damn. Did he bring him down? Hell no, that motherfucker's out of bounds. What y'all talking about? Stay ball shit. If y'all cheating, give us one. Finally cheating, bitches. No.
So the ref makes a call. No touchdown there. Wipe it off the board. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Trubisky. Wide open receiver complete.
Ain't this a bitch here? Wow. Ain't this a bitch here? Look at this shit here. And these motherfuckers made me go for a 2-point convert. I should have been listening.
Trubisky to throw. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
And now out comes Houston. 2 timeouts remaining defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference right here.
It really shouldn't, but a lot of coaches look at it similar to baseball.